Welcome to Ken's Travels, number 58, Cape Town, South Africa, baby. Now here it is, we are at Kenya Airport. We are on our way to Cape Town, me and Travis. For any of you that don't know, Travis is my best friend. He lives in Atlanta, Georgia. He flew up to JFK to meet me at the airport so that we could fly to Kenya. It was about a 14-hour flight, 6-hour layover in Kenya, and then about a 6-hour flight to Cape Town. Here we are arriving now at Cape Town Airport, immigration. And we seen this cool little sign when we was at the airport, so we decided to take a photo here. This little backdrop of welcome to the mother city. Just had to take a picture in front of that. All right, guys, so this is the Airbnb that we're staying at. And the best part about this place is the balcony. Here, beautiful views of the city. This city, seeing some of it last night at nighttime, looks really nice and beautiful, but you can see the backdrops with the hill up there. And then you got the backdrops, I believe that's Table Mountain. You got the backdrops of Table Mountain. It's just absolutely beautiful and scenic. And I'll show you some of the rooftop another day or another time, but just wanted to give you a brief show of the Airbnb. All right, guys, so like I told you, I was gonna show you the rooftop of the building that we're staying at. A couple things you can do up here. They got the barbecue where you can barbecue food. They have a bar over here to the left. And then if you look out here, you can see somewhere Cape Town. Here you have like the little highway. We're gonna, if you notice across the way, there's like a Ferris wheel. We're about to go down there in a minute to the VA waterfront. And then if you look over here to the left, that is DHL Stadium, I want to say. Anyway, that's where they had the FIFA World Cup back in 2010, and it is also where they have performances and sporting events. If you look over here to the left, this is Signal Hill, I believe. This is where we're going to be paragliding off of. We were supposed to do it today, but it was entirely too windy, so they have rescheduled it for Saturday. And if not Saturday, then Sunday. All right, so looking at the rest of it, over here, we have a little small pool. That's Travis over there, by the way. We had a little incident a minute ago. I came out here to record, and there were some people in the pool. I asked them if they were comfortable with it, and they said no, so they left. You know, I always want to be respectful, stuff like that, especially if somebody's like nude or in a bathing suit. Unless we're on the beach or something, I don't give a shit. But anyway, so this is all of the patio, and then over here you can see we're going to be hiking this on Saturday. This mountain is straight ahead. That is Table Mountain. I think it's going to take us about a little over 2 hours or so. We're taking the easiest trek because I'm not climbing up a bunch of chains and doing all that crazy dangerous shit. Even though I like doing adventurous stuff, but like not with no rocks and stuff where I could just plummet to my death. I mean, I did skydive. I could have plummeted to my death too during that, but I mean, you get my drift. So anyway, just wanted to show you a little bit of the roof and balcony. All right, a little bit about Camps Bay. Camps Bay is an affluent suburb of Cape Town, South Africa, and the small bay on the west coast of the Cape Peninsula, after which it is named. In summer, it attracts many South African and foreign visitors. Upmarket Camps Bay draws crowds to its namesake beach, known for its fine white sand, natural rock swimming pool, and views of the 12 Apostle Mountains. Bro, I don't know what it is, but every time I go on a trip, they always spot me and I spot them. Anybody who's selling stuff, I'm like a target for it. And it don't help that I be having a little expensive cameras and stuff. So I seen this dude from like a mile away. So I moved to the right while he was walking towards me, well before he ever got anywhere near me to avoid him so he didn't bother me. Just taking a quick break on our day tour. This is our first stop of the day. Hey, Charles, can you push me off of here?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I'm fine. I appreciate it, man.
Just take a look. Looking is for free. Maybe your eyes may catch something. Quick look. Very quick. Quick. Not gonna take too much time. Quick look. Maybe your eyes gonna catch something and then you support your brother. Just one. See? Actually, only canvas.
This next stop, we took a quick break here. I don't even remember the name of the spot. But anyway, we took a quick pit stop here just because of the amazing and beautiful backdrop. Even though I don't remember the name of where this is, what I do remember is that it was extremely windy up here. Just crazy windy up here. We just stopped here for maybe about 5 minutes or so, took a couple photos, and then we headed back and continued our journey. Wait, is that Andy Reid? What is he doing here? All right, Andy, I see you. Yo, Andy! Hout Bay is a seaside suburb of Cape Town in the Western Cape province of South Africa. It is situated in a valley on the Atlantic seaboard of the Cape Peninsula, 20 kilometers south of the central business district of Cape Town. The name Hout Bay can refer to the town, the bay on which it is situated, or the entire valley. The Hout Bay Harbor is the 9th most visited tourist attraction in Cape Town and includes a yacht and boat marina, a working fish fleet and factories, a craft market, Mariner's Wharf, the best lobster in the city, and a couple of fish and chip outlets. So a little bit more about Travis. This is actually Travis's 4th episode, and he probably doesn't even know that because I know he watches every single episode. Sarcasm. So anyway, you can catch Travis in the Atlanta, Georgia episode, Miami, Florida episode. He's also in the 50th episode where he interviews me about all of my travels, and he's also in this episode, and he'll also be in the next 2 episodes after this one. Damn. Sounds like the sounds people make when having sex. Anyway, Dorker Island, also known as Seal Island, is an island off of Hout Bay near Cape Town, South Africa. The island is renowned for its marine wildlife, including Cape fur seals and marine bird species. On October 13, 2012, a small vessel carrying tourists to the island capsized. The incident resulted in the deaths of 2 men, while 3 women survived by finding air pockets beneath the upturned vessel.
The male seal is bigger than the female seal. And all around us in the water you might notice some seals with their fins all flippers up in the air. This is due to the fact that the seal's body is covered in a fascinating.
Alright, it's day 1 officially for us in Cape Town, South Africa. How's your experience so far?
It's been great so far. Enjoying myself here on this tour. Beautiful scenery, backdrop. A little bit of wind and some water besides that, it's great.
Yeah, so what are you looking forward to the most? What are you looking forward to the most?
Look forward to the paragliding.
Paragliding.
If we still can do it, I don't know if we'll be able to now.
If we can do it. Yeah, we had to switch tour guides for the tour this morning. So our tour is a little longer. It's like 9 hours instead of 7. And we're supposed to go paragliding like at 6, but we won't get back to about 6. So hopefully we can get there. If not, you still got the helicopter tour and the shark cage. Which one of those two?
It's awesome. I think the short cage is a little bit more adrenaline, even though so the helicopter.
He's doing the short cage. I had opted not to do it because I watched so many videos with he's like one of us. So many videos, y'all, and so but I made to do it because the more and more I'm leaning towards doing it. So we'll see. I'm gonna do the short cage. I'm doing everything else. Like Ken thought I wasn't doing nothing, y'all, but last minute I just sent some money and said, "Hey, yo, book all these cruises." Ken's like the guru of booking, so he planned this whole thing out, and I did literally nothing. It was amazing. All right, what's the name of your YouTube channel? The name of your YouTube channel?
Ken's Travels.
Ken's.
TRAVELS.
Yep, Ken's Travel, like he said, KEN. TRAVELS on YouTube. Y'all go follow. It's gonna be at the bottom of the video anyway. God. There we go. I needed that coat for my migraine. January.
Just because you know that guy is drove around Benzes over the cliff, survived the accident in the Mercedes Benz. The only reason why they made that commercial. So sometimes you will also find that we have water running from the mountains over here. You will see the same type of effect on.
Dora, what is you doing? Stay over there.
Side, and at the tip, that is where Cape Agalas is, where the two oceans meet. Okay? So Mabi and I are about to take you guys to the end of the world. Are you ready for us?
Yes.
Oh, I like that, yes. And on this side, we've got no pollution on this side, guys. This is the purest air that you can get over here. You know when they're behind, that's a female. When they stick out like that, it means that they, you know, they want a man.
Alright, so we on this Cape of Good Hope tour. And Travis, we gotta walk up to the lighthouse, like a 45-minute walk uphill. Check out one of the oldest lighthouses in South Africa, the Cape Point Lighthouse, originally built in the 1850s and later decommissioned in the early 1900s after the Lusitania sank right off the coast, partly due to the fact that the original Cape Point Lighthouse was built too high and its beam was hidden by fog. Explore the trails and enjoy oceanside views that run alongside the Cape of Storms, is named by Bartholomew Diaz in the 15th century. You'll feel like you're literally at the spine of the road. Continue upwards along the trail, and you'll get to the old lighthouse, the main lighthouse at the top of the hill. It's quite a climb, as they placed it on the highest point of the last part of the peninsula. It was first lit in 1860, but soon they discovered that unfortunately, it wasn't always visible for ships due to low hanging clouds. Now here at the top, it's actually just got some truly amazing views. However, the wind had picked up even more from earlier when we started the tour. I mean, the wind was just absolutely ridiculous and crazy at this point. When I first had started planning for this trip, I had planned on taking my drone up here, even though I think you're not allowed to use your drone. But I had planned on using my drone once I got up here to just get some extremely beautiful panoramic views. However, I couldn't use it at all. I actually ended up not using the drone at all for this entire trip. And that kind of sucked because after all that planning, I ain't even use it. We met this pretty cool couple to the left of us. They are actually visiting. They were on the same tour as us. They're visiting from New York. And before they came to Cape Town, they actually had just left Istanbul, Turkey, but they said they didn't really like it there, which is kind of disappointing to hear because that's one of my top places that I want to go to. The white sands and warmish waters are not the only reason visitors make their way along the coast, past Simonstown to Boulders Beach. The local inhabitants, African penguins in their thousands, know how to pull the crowds. African penguins used to be known as jackass penguins because of their distinctive grain, and they're the only penguins found on the continent. The penguins first came to Foul's Bay in 1983 from Dyer Island. There was plenty of them to eat, and the colony grew rapidly. Sadly, commercial fishing, marine pollution, and habitat destruction have taken their toll on the colony. In 1910, it was estimated that there were approximately 1.5 million African penguins. A century later, the aquatic bird was classified as an endangered species. By 1982, there were only 2 breeding pairs remaining. Incredible conservation efforts have grown the Boulders colony to over 3,000 birds in recent years. Look at little Snoop Dogg doing the crick walk. Rolling down the street, smoking, sipping on gin and juice. Look at little Ting Ting. I'm so cute. From the 40, the 30, the 20, he can go all the way, and he does. Located in between Cape Town city center and the foothills of Signal Hill, Bo-Kaap is named for the Afrikaans, phrase meaning above the Cape. Today, It's known as one of the most Instagrammable places in the country, thanks to its pastel colored houses and picturesque cobbled streets. However, there's much more to Bo-Kaap than its good looks. It's also one of the oldest and most historic residential areas of Cape Town. Most of all, it's synonymous with Islamic Cape Malay culture, evidence of which can be found throughout the area, from its halal restaurants to the haunting sound of the call to prayer. Now, a few seconds ago, Travis had warned me to watch my camera because there was this little kid that was pestering the hell out of me, asking me for money. But thankfully, in the name of Jesus, he moved on to Travis and started asking Travis for the money instead. Now, you may be wondering why the houses are painted in all these different colors. Originally, the houses in Bo-Kaap were leased to the Southeast Asian slaves. While on lease, all of the houses had to be painted plain white. At some point in time, the slaves were allowed to buy the houses, and at that point, the new owners painted the houses in bright, beautiful colors as an expression of freedom and joy. All right, Travis, so we just got done with our first tour today, the Cape of Good Hope tour. We visited, seen the penguins, seen a bunch of nice, amazing, beautiful landscapes and all. What did you enjoy most about today?
You know what? I think I enjoyed all of it, honestly. Like, it was a lot of sightseeing. The ocean's just beautiful. I like going out on the boat, seeing all the seals up on the rocks in the middle of it, because I saw on National Geographic how the whales have learned to go near that rock and just boom, boom, like in the, like when it, you know. And so that was interesting. I think just the history too of Cape Town was good to see and hear. I would say good to see and hear. See the mountains, man. It's beautiful here. Just the different things, the different. You got the rocks, you got the grassland, the greenland, the different style of mountains, the ocean, the sea, the water. It's just a little bit of everything here. I think it's one of the most beautiful places I've been to be honest.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people say that Cape Town might be the most beautiful place in the world. But I say for myself, I enjoyed the penguins. I thought it was a little bit overrated. It was okay, but besides that part when we went to the lighthouse and that little backdrop with the mountains and just the sea,
that was a nice view.
Yeah, that was real nice. And except for like, this is called like one of the windy cities, almost kind of like Chicago, and it was extremely windy up there. But that was a lot of fun. I think I enjoy hearing the stories, as Travis was just mentioned a minute ago. They showed us, what is that, Afrikaan or Kana, Kai, whatever. It's like the language that they speak here. They were showing us, like singing some songs with the little clicking sounds and everything. I'll show y'all that in the video. It's pretty funny. So yeah, this is just a beautiful, amazing place. Everywhere we went.
Too. The tour guys, really quick.
Speaking of tour guides, Travis got like a marriage proposal today from the actual tour guide herself. Excuse me. The guy that was on the tour with us, the other tour operator, he was in on it. He offered Travis. So in Africa, I guess they have this thing where you can get a wife, but the guy has to come up with 10,000 rand to get the wife, and then they have to make sure that the woman is pure. I guess they go through some checks to make sure that she's pure. So anyway, the guy told Travis that he could have the female tour guide if he gave up 7 cows, right?
7 cows.
7 cows. So if Travis had 7 cows, he said that he could have her. This brings a whole new meaning to tours. It was a little bit different to say the least.
She was beautiful too. And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all, damn, should I say her number? Her name? I
know you did, but
she was beautiful. And honestly, I got her number. I ain't gonna lie. Unless she gave me a wrong number, I haven't tried it yet, boy. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you find somebody, it may be like a future wife found in South Africa.
She told you were handsome and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was handsome and cute and all that, and nice, all the little fuzzies. And I think she meant it. I wanted she tell all them
I know,
You
right?
should pick one dude on
find
each tour.
trying to find a husband.
Candy,
I also enjoyed the
candy.
ostriches too. Though I forgot about them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How
That's
huge
good
they
looking.
were.
Ostriches.
And then we seen like some baboons. One of the parts I was looking forward to was when we went to the lighthouse. I seen on YouTube that there'd be baboons there. I said, am I saying baboons?
Yes.
I don't know why I keep saying baboon. I'm just gonna shut up now. So anyway, we didn't see on there. They said that because a lot of the tourists were complaining because the baboons were like grabbing their food and snatching them, and they can get like really aggressive. So we did see some, but we just didn't like see any as we were walking along. So that's that. Right now, like I said, we about to go to the waterfront, and we will see you on the other side.
Peace.
Been wanting to go on a short cage dive for years, and I finally had the opportunity, and I was super excited about it. You know, before I took this trip, there was a lot of naysayers, people who said that I shouldn't do it, it's too dangerous, the water would be too cold. I'm so glad that I have such a stubborn personality that I just do whatever it is that I want. And I would encourage any of y'all listening to do whatever it is that you want in life. You only live once, live your life, do the things that you want to do. Just don't know what's on the other side of that if you actually do it, live it, and experience it. I'm not talking about like drugs or anything like that, but you get my drift. So anyway, so this is the short cage. To give you a little bit of information about the sharks, the great white sharks actually are declining in numbers dramatically. Actually, the whales in the area have been killing the sharks. So between the sharks relocating because of the whales or being killed by the whales, the numbers have decreased significantly. So sometimes there's not always a guarantee that you'll see an actual great white shark. Alright, so some of you may be wondering where Travis is. And Travis declined to join me on the shark cage because he was too chicken. Bok, bok, bok! But anyway, so I went by myself. So at this point, I'm going to stop talking, and for the remainder of this video for the shark cage, I'm just going to let the sights and the sounds do the talking.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
He hit the kids.
Sorry?
He hit the kids.
Yeah.
Right in front of me again. You had to have gotten an amazing shot.
I did.
He tried to whip me with his tail.
guy just got the most insane shot going.
I stared into his mouth.
I got a shot of that.
That was so cool.
Smile and wave in front, guys. Thank you. Oh, the vegetarian shot.
Bensound.com. Bensound.com. Bensound.com.
So I'm just going to explain what we have there on our plate. So this is the crispy catania. So it's actually like the injera but made crispy, right? So they added a touch, a little bit of the touch of some berry and some mita as well, which is one of our big spices.
So you said this like the bread, but crunchy?
Yeah, but they just made it crispy, right? Yeah. So I just want to explain what we have over this side. So over this side we have some bladed lentils, which is our lentils obviously, and some garlic and onions as well. So over this side we have some cottage cheese and some spinach.
Okay.
Yes, gentlemen. So what you can do is just grab a piece and then you scoop one of the dishes, right?
That's what?
Yellow beans, chickpea dumplings, red lentils, lamb, tomato, spinach, and the mixed vegetables. Okay, let's pick up one.
Oh. I got you.
Yes, and then black small piece. Black small piece.
How is it?
Take care, man. So what? Huh?
Where we flying to first? Yo, it's another episode in the bag. This is Trav. Stay tuned for Cape Town Part 2 next episode where we hike to the top of Table Mountain. We're going to go paragliding off the top of Signal Hill, visit the VA waterfront, and go on a bar crawl. And then you know what? Stay tuned, because you never know what's going on in South Africa. Hey, we out on Ken's Travel.